My name's Brian, and I've been looking for an efficient way to heat my garage / workshop. I've got a kerosene heater, which works great to heat it up, but it's loud and a lot of fumes. So looking around on the internet, like most of us do, found YouTube, ran across a rocket heater. So what I kind of wanted to do after watching, I couldn't even tell you how many different videos, is try to give you a true, honest assessment of availability of parts, how hard it is to do or how easy, how much time it takes, how much heat it actually puts out. And essentially on a rocket heater, the components are a 55-gallon drum. You watch whatever video you want. They're using gas tanks, they're using propane tanks, they're using water heaters, they're using all kinds of things. Going to sit on a 1/4-inch plate steel, and these are the 4 legs to get it up off the ground, obviously, so you don't start a fire, because this is supposed to get really, really hot. The important components, number one is the clean out, which this is a side angle of it. That's top view. This particular piece is the internal flue that sits inside this drum. Essentially will sit just like this. This is called the feeder tube, which sits over top of this hole that we cut in it earlier. It'll sit right like that, and that's where we will feed our, well, wood, pallet, sticks, whatever the hell you got. These 3 pieces here are 1/4-inch walled 5-inch tubing. You can look on the internet. Some of them are using 1/8 to 1/4. Some are using 8. Some are using 4 inches in diameter. I like the 5 because I can put more in it. Like anything else, it burns extremely efficient. So whatever you put in it, there's very little ash by the time it's done burning. So the basic principle is you feed the material and it draws air over the top, and then it will heat the internal flue. And this internal flue is within about 1.5 inches of the top of this drum, which will force the air down the sides. It will continue to burn all the gas, the smoke, and then will come out an exhaust pipe. Part of the critical components is the internal flue needs to sit in the center of this drum, and it needs to be somewhere between 1.5 to 2 inches from the top. That gives you the proper amount of draw and ensures that it will heat the entire barrel. Some of the tools that you'll need: tape measure, something to mark the steel, a marker, they make steel chalk, grinder, square. I'm using my level, it's just a straight edge. Straight edge is to know how high to make your internal flue. With your straight edge across the barrel, measure to the bottom, subtract 1.5 inches plus the thickness of your steel, so that when it's all welded together and it sits in, it'll be 1.5 inches from the top. I've rented, because I don't do a lot of metal work, I rented a metal chop saw, I guess. Because this is 1/4-inch steel, it didn't do, well, let's just be honest, it sucked. If you have access to somebody, or you have your own plasma cutter, that would be ideal. About the only thing ever that I used a jigsaw for, which you'll need with a metal blade, was pretty easy. I just, marked the outline for my flue pipe, which is right there behind me.
I like whiskey.
This is a rookie.
The welder's gonna be like,
Oh yeah. Dude, look how flat that sits. It's gonna be hot. Hey, this is James Webster. So what we've done for starters is we moved inside. Welding outside, it's first week of February in Southern Ohio. It is chilly, but we had a very balmy day, so it was nice to be outside. So as you can see, we've got our feeder tube tacked on to our clean out, to our inner flue, and Jake welded the legs to the bottom. We're going to weld all of this together. The key important part of all of this is to make sure that it is airtight. Yeah, there will be a door on here to be able to start to clean out those kinds of things, but this will be sealed. Like I told you guys earlier, I want to give you kind of a true assessment of how hard or how easy this is, time frame. It's been 5.5, almost 6 hours now. We have a lot of work to do. Hasn't really been that easy, but it has actually, for somebody that likes to work with their hands, it has been a lot of fun. Okay, so we're running out of daylight, running out of time. Obviously, we can't finish it tonight. We're gonna show you the next time. If you stay tuned, appreciate it if you did. The door, the latch, the flue, and hopefully get to test it. Thank you. Peace out. I mean, I don't know what the fuck.